What is going on, everybody? Psycho Black here with another Alien Covenant video. I wanted to cover some stuff and correct some things that I missaid last video. I know some of you guys were, a little like, what the hell is this guy talking about? So I'm going to fix all that here, and I'm going to talk about some new stuff for you guys. But if you like this video, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We do videos like this, and we also do gaming videos all the time. We have a website, and all of our social media you can be found in the description. So if you want to check us out there, that'd be sweet. But without further ado, let's get to talking about what you guys came here. So today we're going to be talking about the new Alien, or the old Alien, depending on how you want to look at it, the Protomorph. And from first glance, you're like, what are you talking about? Like, this is the same Alien. It's the same thing. It's not. And we're going to go over some notable differences that you might have missed in case you, didn't really get a good look at it. So I have some stills. So here you can tell that this is the Alien from the new movie. This is the new Alien, or the old Alien from Alien Covenant. That's going to be the big baddie in the... or one of the big baddies from the movie. So here you look at its teeth. The teeth look very humanoid. They look very human. The teeth are, there's no daggers. We don't have the original the original Alien 1 teeth going on there. They have, in this picture you can see it has a few human looking teeth, but it looks sort of like an omnivore, but it has its also daggerish teeth on the, what is that? That would be the first and the fifth tooth, or whatever you want to call it, or if you just want to say on the outer edges of the teeth, it has the daggers. And over here, the Protomorph doesn't really have that. Another notable difference is look at the skin, or like the well, here this is more of an exoskeleton. That's more of an exoskeleton, but here it's more of like fleshy. On the head, you can see that it looks really meaty. It looks like sort of like a whale, like if you were to touch a whale or something. And here, this looks really, just that there's not as much blubber, not blubber, but like the skin or whatever you want to call it. Another thing is, look at the side where the mouth is at. I know my mouse isn't appearing on here, but right where the teeth meet in this picture, you have these little, I don't want to say like strings, but these little patches of skin that are like holding the jaw together. And over here with the Protomorph, you don't really have that. Now, the mouth is close, so you can't really tell. But it doesn't look like it has that sort of same distortion that this original Xenomorph actually had. Another thing that I want to talk about is the tail. If you pay attention over here, look at the tail of this Xenomorph. This is where he's trying to get in and eat Danny McBride's brains. If you look over here, the tail looks like a very underdeveloped alien. Now, when I mean underdeveloped, I don't mean, oh my god, they're making it ugly. No. I mean underdeveloped as in the mutation and the process of growth. It looks like it was, premature or something. Because over here, look at the tail. You have the long dagger of the tail, and then you have the ridges that go along the tail, as they progressively get bigger. Over here, you don't have that. You don't have that same those same ridges. Now, there are a few going from the bottom of the alien down. There are a few of those that you can see. However, they're not really as long as these. They're not that long. Another thing is that we do know that it is going to have the dagger aura of some sort, but I don't think it's this long. In the picture where in the shower scene, you can see it there, but it doesn't really look the same. So these are some differences from the teeth going down onto the tail. The next thing I want to talk about is the eyes. Here we have a good picture of Alien, the first Alien, and you can see in the skull here that it has the two eyes. Now, the new Alien Covenant poster, which is on the right, or not the new, but the Alien Covenant poster that's out, doesn't look like it has that same skull shape. This is going back to saying that it looks more of like a premature type of alien, more rather than a developed one, which we have on the left. Over here on the right, we don't really have that same look. And what they're going for is extremely awesome looking. It looks amazing, to be honest. It's very different. Also, we're going to be able to see how the aliens actually came to be about and how they, came out. Maybe this is a different, maybe it's the neck burster alien, or maybe this is the back burster. Maybe we'll get our traditional chest burster at some point in the end, when the alien mutations is over. So hopefully we get to see something along with those lines. Scott did announce today that the Alien Covenant sequel is already going to be in production soon. So that's some big news that I wanted to drop in here, guys, in case you guys were wondering, that Ridley Scott did announce that he was already working on the production for Alien Covenant 2 or the sequel to the movie. So that's some more news that I wanted to let you guys know. So we will, maybe if we don't get to see it in here, the actual alien from the first movie, the 1979 film, maybe we'll see it in that one. But hopefully there's some hints and homage to that film. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the stance. Now, up here we have a clip from, or a GIF from Alien, and it's walking. Now, that's another notable difference because in this one, we don't ever see it actually walking. We see it on all fours. Now, in the shower scene, we do see it standing upright. However, in this movie, it seems to be appearing that it's more agile, more versatile. Now, we do know that the alien from the first films is fast, unbelievably fast. However, this seems like it would be faster, more like jumping around, hitting you from the all kind of angle sort of thing. You don't really know where it is. And we never really saw the alien from the first movies on all fours all the time. Now, I mean, there are sometimes you see it, you see a little bit like that, but here, this is just extremely fast. It looks like it's just ready to bounce around. You have no idea where it's going. Kind of just like sporadic. I think the alien from the first movies was a little bit more strategic. Now, I'm not saying like, oh my God, it sat back and thought what it was going to do, but it wasn't like an idiot. You know what I mean? It would sit around and play out. Now, I'm not saying this one's an idiot, but it's more of like in your face kind of thing. The alien kind of hung back, picked people off one by one. This one seems like it just really doesn't give a shit and it's going to, kill you. And that's something that you could expect from like a, a new creature to a pack, doesn't know anything, or, premature alien. Could be something wrong with them. Maybe we'll learn more about that as it goes. But what do you guys think? Does that make sense to you guys? Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? Another thing that could cause this alien is something that I want to talk about, which are the eggs. This is the last thing that we're going to talk about, guys. Now, we have on the left the new poster of the facehugger egg, and the right is the alien first ever poster of the egg. Now, some people are saying that the facehuggers look bigger and that the eggs look different. Well, the eggs look different maybe because throughout the years they evolutionized the eggs. They made them look, actually, sort of an alien, not more of like a just a regular egg. They wanted to give it some detail, some texture, or something like that. Here they look a little different. So maybe we'll get to see something along those lines, or see what's going on exactly with the facehuggers, if they look bigger, if they don't. So I mean, I think they look personally a little bit bigger, the facehuggers, but I'm not too sure. Maybe it has something to do with David, and he screwed around with the process with the eggs, or who knows? Maybe he's been screwing around with them. Who knows what's going to be going on in this movie? But I did want to talk to you guys about the protomorph, the xenomorph, and the egg, and just the notable differences, and drop that bomb that Ridley Scott is indeed working on the next part of Alien in the Alien series. So what do you guys think about this video? Do you think it was helpful? Do you think it was shitty? Let us know down below in the comments. I'm Psycho Black with the Psycho Squad. Thank you guys so much for checking out our video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.